Voice language drop down row 3 of 6 selected value English United States. Drop down collapsed. Text to speech switch row. Switch text continue button row 6 of 6. Press options button to start.
Knowledge, come with me. We must witness this together.
Forsyth? You're afraid. We all are.
No. I am just sad that it has come to this. Shall we begin? Hello, friend.
We didn't mean to startle you.
Your bravery and creativity inspired us to seek your aid. You see, our world is under attack.
It's being devoured.
And it is a danger only you can prevent. Time is of the essence. Will you help us? Thank you. Now step forward, brave hero, and join us.
Hang on to your stomach. This'll just take a second.
Welcome. I'm afraid we have much to ask of you.
HBUAMSALINKSCREN title modal HBUAMSALINKSCREN button text button 1 of 1. Hero 10 of 10 touchpad bot. Hero 2 of Hero 10 of 10. Hero 7 of Hero 6. Hero 1. Hero 2 of 10 touchpad button. Friend. Hero 10 of 10 touchpad bot. Hero 9 of 10 Hero 8 of 10 touchpad button. Friend. Hero 7 of 10 Hero 6. Hero 2 of Hero 3 of 10. Hero 4 of 10 hot. Hero 9 of 10. Hero 7 of 10. New feature witches. Hots and cauldrons button. Hero 1 of 7 square button. Patch. New feature, new costume game options button. Hero 7 of 7 square button. Patch notes. Lost Legend. Store button. Lost Legends ampersand mix button. 3 of 6. Campaign button. 1 of. Select game screen. My campaign tab 1 of 2. Press L1 or R1 button. Game difficulty mobile 2 of 4 fable die 1 of 4 story die 1 to 3 4 of 4 legendary that 1 of challenge that may read 3 of 4 mythic I am an experienced strategy player and 1 2 of 4 fable die 3 of 4 mythic I am an experienced strategy 2 1 of 4 story die 1 to focus on the story and have fun. Loading. 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 Loading.
Hello!
I hope you're feeling okay. That kind of trip always upsets my stomach.
Thank you for having the courage to come. I am Foresight.
I'm Action.
And I'm Knowledge.
I wish we had met under different circumstances, but this world is under attack, and we need your help. Foul creatures known as the Piglins have emerged from their fiery home, and they mean to conquer this peaceful land and all the creatures that live here.
We need your help to make sure that doesn't happen. But don't worry, you won't be alone.
Behold, I always wanted to say that. We present to you,
Gifts!
with the right melodies from this loot, the LAs will gather your resources, keep them safe for you, and build whatever you need.
Within this case burn the flames of creation. The flames will call upon friends to fight by your side. These golems helped us shape the overworld, and now they will help you defend it.
And last, but not least, this is the banner of courage. Raise it high, and this world will rise to your aid.
The Piglins' hunger is insatiable. They already have a foothold in the overworld. And if they are not stopped, they will devour everything.
We didn't prepare the creatures of our world for this day. But we believe you can.
That's why we called upon you. If there is any hope, it's you.
Hello?
We don't have much time, but just enough to show you a thing or two about these tools. There's no telling what you'll face in the overworld now that the Piglins are here. So the sooner you master these tools, the better. Head over to Action and we'll get started.
Gather with up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Gather wood.
Great!
Gather wood up
Now let's get to
directional
work.
button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I
And that's
will
where
build
the
right
LAs come in.
directional button.
Play the
think
right melody
ask
on
to
your
build.
loot, and they'll
Gather
gather
wood.
anything for you.
Let's
Gather
start
with
by
up
playing the
directional
melody to
button,
gather
send
wood.
yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Resourcing hotbar selected, use down directional button, left directional button, right directional
Well
button
done.
to change. Gather with selected melody 1R1, use
Make your way
L1R1
to where Action is
navigate.
and use your loot to
Gather
gather
with-
some stone.
Nice work!
Let's do that again. This time, play the melody for Gathering Stone.
Gather with up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Gather stone. Gather with selected melody 1 out to use L1 R1 to navigate. Gather stone selected melody 2 up to use L1 R1 to navigate. Gather stone up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build.
When you play the
Gather
melody, your
stone.
lays will gather stone for you. Go on, try it.
Gather stone up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Gather stone selected melody 2 up to use L1 R1 to navigate. Gather stone.
Now you've got the resources you need. That's step 1. Step 2 is playing the melody that will inspire the LAs to build what you need.
Hey, build some stairs so you can come and join me up here.
Structure hotbar selected, use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change ramp selected melody 1 out 1, use L1 R1 to navigate.
You know the platforms the LAs built can be used as stairs too. It just depends on how you look at it.
Hotbar selected, use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Gather stone selected melody 2 up to use L1 R1 to navigate. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build.
Remember, you have all the tools you need to build a staircase using a platform.
Button, right directional button to change ramp selected melody 1 out 1, use L1 R1 to navigate. Ramp.
We do need to hurry.
Village hotbar selected, use up directional button, down directional button, left directional button to change selected melody 1 out 0, use L1 R1 to navigate. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional
Don't worry if you're having trouble building stairs. You can always try jumping up here too.
Right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button. Therian Leviathan says yes. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Ramp up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Village hotbar selected, use up directional button, down directional button, left directional button to change selected melody 1 of 0, use L1 R1 to navigate.
Well done. Stairs are going to save you a lot of time out there.
You'll use Flames of Creation to call your friends to battle. Lapis will keep these flames burning bright. Take some from that chest to play a spawner melody.
Now, let's light those flames.
Use the spawner melodies to call the golems you met earlier.
Summons hotbar selected, use up directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change flank golem spawner selected melody 1 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Flank golem spawner selected melody 1 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Flank golem spawner up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Cobblestone golem spawner selected melody 2 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Cobblestone golem spawner up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button,
Each
think
spawner
I
holds
will
the
build right
flames of creation
directional
that will
button,
call
think
upon your
ask to
allies.
build.
Put those spawners to work. Summon some friends.
Button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Flank golem spawner.
Hello, everybody.
The golems are new to battle, but they'll rally behind you. Use the Banner of Courage to bring your friends over to me.
Cobblestone golem spawner selected melody 2 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Cobblestone golem spawner selected melody 2 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Flank golem spawner selected melody 1 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate. Flank golem spawner up directional button, send yes to team down directional button, send no to team left directional button, think I will build right directional button, think ask to build. Flank golem spawner.
Press the banner to bring the golems over to me.
Thank you again for your courage. We are honored to have you as an ally.
We'll be with you every step of the way.
Loading. 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 Resourcing hotbar selected, use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change gather with selected melody 1 of 2, use L1 R1 to navigate.
Welcome to our world. We would love to introduce you properly, but a village needs your help. Please, go to them.
I've marked the village that's under attack on the compass and in the world for you, so you can easily find it. I'll also mark areas where you're needed with a beacon of light to help you navigate to them better. We've provided you with some starting resources, but remember that the allays can gather more for you while you make your way.
Busy allays or happy allays?
World map. Triangle button place marker default.
The witches are defending their village, but they could use your help.
Gather stone, select an LED2 up to use L1 R1 to navigate. World map.
This village is under attack. Go to them.
Commons hotbar selected. Use up directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Blank golem spawner selected. LED1 off to use L1 R1 to navigate. World map.
That's the village! Get over there quickly! Oh no!
Those little pink monsters must be stopped.
Buttons hotbar selected. Use up directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Blank golem spawner selected.
Don't forget,
LED1 off
build
to use
spawners
L1
to summon
R1
allies to
navigate.
fight by your side.
Cobblestone golem spawner selected. LED2 up to use L1 R1 to navigate.
The immediate danger is over, but the village is devastated. The piglins have ruined the fountain.
A carpenter hut will repair nearby structures. Get the allays to work building one for you. You have all the tools to repair the broken fountain. If you don't have enough wood or stone, make sure you gather them.
Structure hotbar selected. Use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change ramp selected. Melody 1 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot selected. Melody 5 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Arrow tower selected. Melody 4 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Gate selected. Melody 3 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Arrow tower selected. Melody 4 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected. Use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change. Arrow tower selected. Melody 4 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Structure hotbar selected. Use up directional button, down directional button, right directional button to change. Carpenter hot selected. Melody 5 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Summon hotbar selected. Use up directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Cobblestone golem spawner selected. Melody 2 of 2. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot selected. Melody 5 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Resourcing hotbar selected. Use down directional button, left directional button, right directional button to change. Gather stone selected. Melody 2 of 2. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot selected. Melody 5 of 5. Use L1 R1 to navigate. Carpenter hot up directional button. Send yes to team, down directional button. Send no to team, left directional button. Think I will build right
That's a perfect spot. The carpenter hut will have the fountain flowing again in no time.
Button. Send yes to team, down directional button. Send no to team, left directional button. Think I will build right directional button. Think ask to build. Carpenter hot.
What a relief! The water flows again.
The piglins are rallying on the outskirts of the village. I think another attack is on the way. Better build up some defenses while there's still time.